yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
But adjusting and just kind of have that mindset of like just moving on has been something I try to give myself a little bit of grace.
Angel Reese just revealed a huge fact regarding her unparalleled contract, and believe me, it's important to take note. Because with Reese, they always wind up raising eyebrows, even when everything appears spotless. And the object of her chaos making headlines this time. This is Unrivaled, a brand new women's basketball league that is expected to revolutionize the way we view sports contracts. Angel Reese, what about her? She's a big star. Caitlin Clark is unlike anyone else in the WNBA's history. So acquire this. This time, Reese has more in mind than simply dribbling her way to fame. Rather, she is discussing ownership. Yes, exactly. Unlike everyone else on the roster, she isn't content with a paycheck. She is expected to acquire a significant amount of equity within the league. The other well-known name now, Angel Reese, who must be utterly terrified, is on the roster. The evil angel is not going to have a happy Christmas. What gives people the impression that Angel Reese has the charisma to lead a new league? Additionally, before you start frantically attempting to figure out, don't worry about how this all adds up, we have first-hand knowledge of the how, why, and when. Homegirl is obviously uncomfortable, bro, one comment read. Let's descend and then see what other folks have to say. It seems logical that despite the homegirl's obvious discomfort, she felt secure enough to wear such clothing in public. For Unrivaled, this may soon get out of hand. You've already supplying a product that was not requested. You're starting the league without a single star and selling a product that is oversaturated in the market. Thus, the new women's, even before its formal premiere, the 3-on-3 League, which was co-founded by WNBA players Breanna Stewart and Afiza Collier, is sweeping the basketball world. And because she doesn't want to be sexualized, Reese is the focus of attention this time. Look at what you wear, bro. Angel Reese has often stated that she never intended to be sexualized. Furthermore, it wouldn't be hyperbole if I claimed that Angel Reese will be among the first to receive a share of the Unrivaled pie, and we're not referring to a tiny 1% to 2% ownership stake in the business. No, Reese will receive a cool 15% league equity. Furthermore, it's not just a paper pledge. The initial worth of Reese's slice is $15 million. Well done for a player who is just starting off in her career. Additionally, that equity is anticipated to rise sharply as the league expands, possibly reaching $66 million by 2035. Angel Reese has just positioned herself for a substantial payout. Now, the roster's other well-known name, Angel Reese, must be in a state of complete terror. The evil angel is not going to have a happy Christmas. Pay for Angel Reese in the Unrivaled. She may make a lot more money in the basketball league than she would in the WNBA. Reese will receive a high salary in addition to owning a 15% ownership part in the league, which is worth $15 million. That changes everything. By 2035, Reese's stock stake could reach an astounding $66 million if Unrivaled continues on the same development track as the NBA, NFL, and MLB. But women's athletes have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to accumulate money beyond their pay. Therefore, even though Reese may have had a fair income in the WNBA, Unrivaled's remuneration is significantly higher due to its hefty salary and ownership stake. Angel Reese is pointing and follows you around, teasing you with her ring finger. To be honest, I don't know. I was only attempting to reach the handshake line, shake hands, and express gratitude for my team's presence. All you can do, is to take pride in what you accomplished, hold your head high, and give us all the credit you deserve. They were amazing. Let's now discuss how this actually operates. By providing players with more than simply a salary, Unrivaled has completely changed the landscape of women's sports contracts. They are providing them with a stake in the league. Yes, players that participate in the first season will receive a portion of the ownership. Take a moment to consider that. Reese isn't only working hard to make money. While the rest of the sports world is still preoccupied with how much players may earn in a single season, she is working hard for her future. Unrivaled is providing a much more lucrative opportunity to profit from the league's success. We're discussing a long-term, high-value approach that would really benefit Reese. Yes, the rationale behind our viewing of women's. I want everyone to understand that basketball is not just about one individual, it's also about me. Let's not fool ourselves, though. This was not an opportunity that just happened to Reese, since she is an excellent player. She's causing a stir because she understands how to use her celebrity to her advantage. Like her contemporaries in Unrivaled, Reese is reaping the benefits of the league's emphasis on the personal brands of its players. These athletes are more than simply basketball players, and Unrivaled is aware of that. They are icons, social media tycoons, and business owners. Reese has made the most of her position, amassing a sizable social media following and utilizing her prominence to promote women's sports and the demand for more fair compensation. This agreement, it's the ideal result of all that hard work. Reese is an amazing player, but when it comes to what and who Caitlin Clark is on the basketball court, she is nothing like her. Not to mention that Unrivaled has established its league with as well as her fellow athletes. Given that Reese is one of the most marketable and identifiable figures in women's basketball, it is no accident that the league is being established during the height of her fame. Reese isn't the only one that can gain from this, though. With the same ownership share, the league's other players, WNBA players like Skylar Diggins-Smith, Brittany Griner, and Kelce Plum are also participating. Let's be honest, though. The person that everyone is talking about is Reese. And it's not just because of how well she plays on the court. It's also because she has brand power that others can only imagine. Let's talk about that contract now. The pay. Yes, they are enormous. Women's athletes can stop struggling to make ends meet. Here, too, Unrivaled is rewriting the story. From day one, these players will earn six-figure wages, making Unrivaled the highest-paying league globally. And who is at the forefront? The player who has been dominating on the court and is now poised to conquer the business side of things is none other than Angel Reese. Remember, though, that this is only the beginning. Even though the league has just recently been revealed, it will soon be followed by other sports leagues as Reese's contract sets a new norm, following the matchup with Caitlin Clark, for those who are unaware of how serious this is. Let's consider it from a different angle. Reese is protecting more than just her financial future. No one else has been able to secure women's basketball's future as she is. Reese is making sure that her influence goes beyond the court by taking ownership. She is more than just a league member. Its future is being shaped by her. Additionally, Reese is paving the way for a completely new era of women's sports as one of the only female athletes in history to have such an arrangement. This is more significant than basketball. This has to do with leaving a legacy. It's simple to understand why this agreement might completely alter the women's sports scene. Playing for the future is more important to Reese than just her team. Furthermore, Reese is already far ahead in the long run, whereas other players continue to rely on conventional contracts and sponsorships. What about the fact that she is still in her early 20s and doing all of this? That is simply amazing. But for a moment, let's be honest, there is more to this than Reese establishing an empire. The Unrivaled League wants to make a statement. Women athletes should be treated with the same respect as their male colleagues since they are equally valuable. Unrivaled is demonstrating to the public that they are more than simply players by providing Reese and her fellow players with the kind of equity they are receiving. Their goal is to rule. Furthermore, as demonstrated by Reese's contract, there is no reason why women cannot make decisions in the boardroom and on the court. And that's when the intriguing part begins. Even though Reese's deal is the first, it won't be the last. When they see what she's accomplishing, other athletes will want to follow suit. Like Reese, they will want to buy a piece of the league. They should make sure they're not only picking up checks, they are amassing fortune. Additionally, the players' fortunes will increase in tandem with Unrivaled's growth. So, yes, the major news that Angel Reese just leaked is revolutionary. She's doing more than just positioning herself for a successful basketball career. She is preparing herself for a future in which she will be a trailblazer, a brand, and an owner. And it's out. Reese isn't simply aiming for the greatest player championship. Her goal is to become a business mogul. And this contract suggests that she will most likely win the title. Angel Reese is more than just a player, after all. She is a trailblazer. By demonstrating that women can be just as significant as men, if not more so, she is transforming the landscape for collegiate athletes. There is more to this contract than money. The goal is to rewrite history. Angel Reese is ensuring that her name is more than just a name, it is renowned. And it's obvious that everyone is watching her given the type of contract she's landed. And she won't be forgotten anytime soon.